there's a lot going on, and as you may be able to tell, I haven't been able to get in and do as many videos as I'd like, so I'm going to do a little catch up on this one as far as what's going on with the web development on. Many of you may know I am a web developer, and I own a web hosting company that attracts people in the faith. I recently started a site under messiahspeople.com, and I had mentioned that in a previous video. But I want to give a little more detail on that because it's growing. People are joining, people are creating groups, and these are used for various reasons, and it's all free. I work just off free will offering. Whatever you can give to support that, because it costs me money. I'm not making anything on it at this point. It still costs me money too. So I'm contributing whatever I need to make this work, because I run my own servers. And that's the beauty of this. I don't rely on a hosted site somewhere. It's, my server, my own databases, my own backend, everything. So this brings, security to our members. And what I'm seeing is people starting groups for their fellowships in their area. Individuals, whatever they are. If you have a ministry and you want to get the word out to like-minded believers about your ministry, this is the place to do it. And people are coming together and beginning to get involved. The site is growing, and I'm getting pretty much people every week registering on the site, and it's free to register. I want to keep it that way, and I think that's a good direction on this. I'm trying to support everything through my company at chosenwebhost.com. That's the business I have. That's not a ministry, because I don't believe in incorporating the body of Messiah. Okay? It's just doesn't seem to be biblical to me. So with a web hosting company, I can host these sites. Still costs me money. It's just that I don't have to get, individual service for each of these sites. Now, if it were to grow, or it got large, we had enough donations coming in, that could possibly happen. I could dedicate a server just to that site, and that would, eventually have to be if it got that large. But mostly what it does is it serves, people in the faith with their ministries and stuff like that. And under Chosen Web Host, I host websites for people in the faith. People have been there. My very first customer that I ever had 10 years back is still there. So I thank the Father for that, and for the consistency I've been able to offer. And I will mention that if you have a website and you have cPanel with your account, and you would like to transfer that to Chosen Web Host, I want to work with your ministry and help you. A lot of companies charge extra money for that. I'm going to offer that on annual plans. If you purchase an annual plan at Chosen Web Host, and you want to host your website with a fellow believer, I'll move your website free. We'll get it set up, and we can do it. And my upstream provider is very reliable. I'm on a multi-home system, which basically means that we're basically never down unless they just had to reboot the server, and that happens on rare occasion. But these servers stay up for months. It's not like your home computer. These computers, because they're servers and they don't crash easily. I ran my first one right out of my home on a dedicated line, and it would be up, I don't know, 4 or 5 months sometimes before I rebooted, and it was still running strong. I just rebooted just so nothing, wrong would occur. But my servers now are hosted in a data center where there's more security and people are there 24/7, to watch over this and make sure everything is sound and secure. So my work from the beginning has grown a long way, and more people in the faith are coming along. The work at MessiahsPeople.com is a very focused effort, and it opens the door for you to be as big as life with your ministry. And because when you register, you start a group there, you're going to have your own URL. I'm getting a little technical there. It basically means web address. URL is Uniform Resource Locator, if you really want to know what the acronym stands for. But you basically have your own web address. Once you register the group, it will put that in there. And that way, you can share that link anywhere online to promote your group, to promote your ministry through Messiah's People. There's one group in Toronto, the fellowships, that started a group there. And, sometimes people will use the term Messiah's People at a location. See, that's the vision. Some people are catching this vision. It's about Messiah's people. See, it's not about me. I don't put my own name on it, things like that. I believe that the Father, in giving me these abilities, knowledge of service and things like that, as He gave vision, it was to bless His people. And that's what I'm here for, to bless you. And so it's growing, and the pages on Facebook and groups are growing phenomenally. There's a page under Messiah's Love and one under Messiah's People. The main group under Messiah's Love Torah Observant is nearing 1,900 subscribers so far, or members, however you want to look at it. I'm just a servant there that just helps bring the peace to the situation, and there is a phenomenal group of people in there that are serving the Master, and it's a great time of fellowship. Various people are bringing posts. It's just a huge fellowship group, and that's the one on Facebook. We do have Messiah's People on there, but the focus for that is not on Facebook, because actually, even though Facebook offers a lot of functionality, they are limited in comparison as to what we can do on my own domain at MessiahsPeople.com, because of what Google will pick up. Facebook, you'd have to go there, register, try to set up your own name on their stuff. A Messiah's People, when you go in there and start a group, it's automatic. Whatever name you choose, that's in your web address. It's much easier. It's a far easier system, and you don't have to, go through hoops to get that set up. My system does it automatically. So I want to bless people with that, and glorify the Father through all of this. It's new. It's beginning. It's happening. People are coming. I share this every once in a while wherever I can. I have not taken out any paid advertising, and already people are registering and beginning to set of groups on there. So this is a great blessing because I love the people of Elohim, and I like to know what's out there too, because if I happen to be traveling, once MessiahsPeople.com gets one of these groups that are for their fellowships in different areas, guess what? We can basically go to MessiahsPeople.com and look through there and say, hey, oh look, I'm going through this area, there's a fellowship over there, let's contact these people and see if they'll welcome us. And this is the beauty of what the Holy Spirit is doing, that this is creating almost a roadmap of fellowships, not only around the country, but we've got some in other countries now, at least one. I think there's a new one that just started for the Toronto, Canada area, Toronto, Ontario, Canada area. So this is very encouraging to me to see this happening, and I'm hoping it will be a great resource for everybody, and everybody can benefit by it, because to my knowledge, I don't know if there's really anything out there for people in our faith that can find fellowships around. I mean, we may search online through Google, Yahoo, or whatever search engine we use and find something. But I'm hoping that Messiah's People will be a collective resource that will bring people in our faith together, and we can unite and use this site not only to show people where we are, and you don't have to put it right out there, you can set it up where they have to contact you, things like that, so we don't just put our addresses out there. We know in today's world with all the stuff going on and the threats and everything like that, we want to play it a little safe. So that's one thing I recommend. Get your group going with your name, at least, maybe city, state, country, whatever, stuff like that. So somebody has a general idea, because, if I happen to be traveling south of here and I'm going through North Carolina or West Virginia or whatever, and I think, I'm going to be down there during Sabbath, I want to take it easy, and I might want to go visit some like-minded believers. Let's pull up MessiahsPeople.com and see what's on there. And if I can find somebody down there, there we go. Look them up. Say, hey, I want to come out and fellowship. Where can I find you? We can do it that way. You don't have to put your location right online, and I recommend you don't, because I don't put my own personal address out there, because my web hosting company and my domains need an address. I use a P.O. box, and that P.O. box is in a different area. So, there's things like that we can do too. And if you want to have your own domain, I can set that up, through chosenwebhost.com. You just go on there, and the ordering is very easy. I got a phenomenal shopping cart there now and stuff, so if you want to go to that extent and do that, you can. If you already have a site you want to transfer to us, that option is completely open. And I take time to make sure my customers are happy. They call me directly on the phone, unlike many web hosting companies that you call and you get a hyperlink. I don't operate that way. People that that work with me or work for me, they're not hirelings. I outsource things so that the servers are up and running all the time. I take care of all the sales and support personally. I don't want anybody else touching that. And I think this is one of the things that has kept the customers I have with me for so long. And because this is my passion, and I don't want anybody else touching that. So this is the focus right now. These two websites. I have some others. I have some new ones coming up, and I will address those. There's some still in development that I think you're going to love. When those become available, I'll get the word out there and share that. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll register at MessiahsPeople.com and get involved, and let people know you're out there. It never hurts to have another resource that the search engines will pick up and help you get your ministry known, or whatever it is you're working on, if it's a business or whatever. As long as it reflects Messiah, those are welcome there as well. So it does have to be faith-centered, according to the faith that we follow, Torah observant, and following the scriptures, obeying Messiah and all that. I mean, whatever you call yourself, some call themselves Messianics or Hebrew roots. I just basically follow Messiah and do my best to obey him. I'm somebody that's crossed over and become Hebrew. When we cross over, the book of Acts tells us about this too, and it's interesting. I just ran across this verse recently. I thought, wow, I didn't even know that was in there, and I've read the Bible quite extensively. And even the areas I've read through, I go back to them again, and I'll pick up something, that I didn't know before. But the scripture reflects this, that when we cross over, become Hebrew, we have actually passed from death unto life at that point while we are in this flesh. Granted, it doesn't make us perfect, but we have life. And Messiah told us, that when we follow him, we serve him. We have life and we will never die. The flesh will die. We won't. We have life, because the people that have died in Messiah, for them, death is turned asleep. And when he returns, we will be resurrected in our new bodies that quick. Blink of an eye. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you on the new site. May the Master bless you, keep you, and give you peace in all things.